Why, hello, party people. It is January 31st today. What a great day to do some movement together. How is winter landing? Like, what's the weather like in your place? We went out to the Pacific Northwest and then to Washington, Oregon, big mountains, all that fun stuff. And, wintertime, they're super rainy, wet like this. Chicago, traditionally very cold, very windy, snow, all the things. I'm pretty sure. Oh, by the way, this is my new friend Chubby. He'll probably be doing an excellent upward facing dog. We'll see how this goes. He's kind of a lug. Getting him out of the way, that'll be a curiosity. Chubby, go to your bed. Go to your bed. Or go somewhere. Anywho, point I'm getting to is I'm pretty sure Portland's weather, I brought it back to Chicago. It's damp and raining and slightly mild. And yeah, my body's internal thermostat is trying to figure out what the hell to do. Are we warming up? Should we cool down? Is it sweaty? Oh, but this low back is still pretty tight. So, just how about a practice that helps us regulate to whatever it is we need to respond to? Other things, we're also still a little bit in new moon portal, and it's New Year's Eve. So our, common culture new year is coming up. Newness, freshness, anything you want to leave behind. We can also leave it behind in our practice, right? Like move it around and get it going. And what do we want to usher in the future? I got a few things I wouldn't mind leaving in 2024. It's been a year for sure. I'm already standing. Let's start standing. Let's get moving. Already just kind of bopping around and starting to feel inside this body. Let's do a little bit of shaking. Just start to see where are we at this morning or afternoon or evening. I'm gonna just make my image a little bit bigger. If you keep shaking and shaking, I want to make sure I see everything. So we're doing a little bouncy, right? Are your knees the first thing that we're like, hello? We are grumpy. Low back, other joint spaces. How about shoulders, neck? My body's trying to figure itself out heat wise, like metabolism, which left me just feeling a little uneasy. But I'm slowly eating, feeling like we're okay. Nothing like a good, thorough movement practice to get the chi flowing, get the things moving. So let's do lots of therapeutics today. We're going to harmonize. I was about to say harmony. We're going to harmonate our way into 2025. I don't know what harmony is, but I kind of like it. Feels like a process, right? Oh, are you ready to harmonate? What do you think, Chevy? Heck yeah. Hmm. Start to slow that down. Just pause. Feel tingles all over, blood flowing, fluid moving. Ah. And let's bring ourselves into standing hip circles. Standing hip circles. Oh, it's like it's tight in there. I've been helping my mom move for the last few days, so up the stairs, down the stairs, carry the things, this and that. I kind of like that functional life training though, like I want to be able to show up for my daily life. Up the stairs, down the stairs, carry the things, moving. Like I kind of challenge myself to move in my day. Like start there. Oh, let's turn that into figure eights. Figure eight. Oh, right, get the tush up behind you. Nice. Ring the bell. Forward, backward, ringing the bell. We're gonna go hike a hip, smile it on through, hike a hip, sides of the hip. I tried to take Chevy outside, have a pee. My guy went like maybe 1 foot, had a pee, came right back in. He's like, I don't do rain. Here. Nice. Shake a leg. Shaking in all sorts of different directions. Shake another leg. Shake it. Nice. Balance. Ankle circle. Opposite direction. Bring it up. Ankle circle. Switch. Low ankle circle. Switch. High up ankle circle. Don't ask me what I'm doing. It just feels good. Shake it out. Jimmy, go to your bed, buddy. Go to your bed. You got your food in the kitchen. All right. Shake it out. Nice. Some knee circles. Just kind of get some rotation through the knee and switch. We could bend it and then just kind of stretch backs of the knees. Really, I'm like pointing my hips towards the ceiling. I'm not really trying to hyperextend. Take it out. Standing twist. I'm like, getting ready to do something much more gentle. I was really gonna go for it. Pick it up one heel at a time, twisting in opposite direction. Back to the center. Small shoulder circle. Opposite direction. Mm. Ugh, there's a lot going on in those shoulders today. Big shoulder circles traced with elbows. Now I've got my knees soft, low back soft. Oh, it's really cranky in there. Mm. Gonna take these nice big arm circles. Ooh, tired in there. Let's go opposite direction. Nice, and just in general, it's side bending, arms overhead. Kind of got my hands just holding. Ah, gentle neck movement. So softness with low body. Inhale, chin backwards and forward. We're going to take this right and left. We're going to take this ear to shoulder. That is the sound effect. Now tuck the chin, roll up to shoulder, down to the middle, and to the opposite shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Back in the center. Shaking up your head a little wider in the feet, and we're just doing a little bit of flexion and extension. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Spontaneous movement. Are you noticing what is feeling really tight? Standing twist. A nice little joint loosening from standing. Helps us explore kind of where are we at? What are we feeling? Slowing down, coming to a stop. A little wide leg. There's a couple range of motion type movements. So we're just doing a little standing lunge, side lunge. Right. And back to center. You can come as wide as you want to here. And opening up adductors, groin. Warming up hamstring. And quad. Back to center. Take a little forward fold while you're here. Breathe. Do a few of those side lunges from here, bending the knee, straightening opposite leg. Playing here on the hands. Oh, which is giving me a good reminder that we needed to warm up the wrist. Right now I'm just flat back, flat wrist, flat hands. And I'm doing a little gentle pulsation backwards and forwards. And I'm actually stretching forearms, wrists. Side lunge. Thinking about that liver channel here in this wide leg stance. Side lunging, stretching through the adductors. Bringing my mind there, conceptualizing. Walk the feet in. No bend in the knees. Inhale all the way up to standing. And let's not forget about the wrists. Just soft stance. Make a fist of the thumb on the inside. Move the wrists up and down. Move the wrists in circles. Opposite direction circles. Flat palm up and down. Interlace fingers, wiggle wrist. In opposite direction. Soft stance, open up the arms, so range of motion here. We're not trying to push much past the shoulder girdle, but just open across the chest, no diagonal. Opposite direction. Little range of motion for the shoulders. Shoulder blades back to arms straight out. Let's do it again. Oh God, my arms are so tired. But I want blood flowing in there. I'll be less tired. And just Turning the wrist up with the palms up and just flossing around shoulders. Oh, shake it out, a little octopus arm. Back to this little bit range of motion down here, so it's like we're kind of kicking the hacky sack. We're practicing a sweep. Oh, external rotation on the hip. Nice, taking it back. Footful. Little hacky sack. Nice. Shake it out. Have a little sip of water if that felt nice. Next up for us, let's do full slapping practice of the body. A nice therapeutic, harmonizing. We're starting in the center here. So, a couple of tools. We've just got relaxed fists. Right, thumbs on the outside. We got cup hands. We got tapping, rubbing, pounding, like this. Everything's in, right? So it's like I'm pounding here, but I want this to get to my bones, not because I'm hitting hard, but because I want it to get to the bone layer. Do it with me, rhythm wise. Not too fast, not too slow. We're going to turn the right leg out with cup hands, inner and outer leg length, and then hang out at the knee. Go down the leg. Mm. Hang out at the ankle. Back to pounding. Left leg. Cup hands, inner and outer leg length. Hang out at the knee. Mm. Hang out at the ankle. Back here, pounding. Round the hip. I'll say to the hip. Glute. Low back. with the backs of your hands, mist the kidney, mist the kidney. Come around to the sides of the body, vigorous rub. Vigorous rub with knuckles, solar plexus, in between the sternum. Gorilla pound the chest. Laughing, top of shoulder. Other side. Arm, cup hand, upper arm, hanging out at elbow, down the arm, wrist, hand, fingertips, palm, underarm, elbow, underarm, armpit, sides of the breast tissue. I know, like under the armpit. Opposite arm, flash in, hang out at the elbow, wrist, there. Armpit, breast tissue, knuckles from the forehead to the crown of head to the occiput, so running parallelly to the center line 3 times. Forehead, okay. Well, tap at the clavicle. Tap the jawline. Get TMJ, dynamic joint, the mandible, in front of the ear. Tap the forehead. Temples. Forehead and hairline. Now we pause and we feel. Eyes open, eyes closed. Enjoying a moment expanding into the spatial field outside the body. It's helpful to trace that space, feel into that space. Present with the body sensation, spatial awareness expanded in all directions. Move in any spontaneous way in honor of the tight places. Hey, while we're here, let's do lung, large intestine stretch because we're standing. You're going to interlace the thumbs and stretch through the index fingers behind you, or not. You do any other variation. Inhale, exhale forward. Stretch through the index finger. Breathe. Switch the thumbs. Extend to the index fingers. No need to like really pull at the thumbs. Next up, inhale. Little heart to the sky. Releasing. Coming down to the floor, maybe having a little bit of padding for the knee. Moving onto hands and knees. Maybe even just giving a good squeeze to the knees. Do the cat pose breathing while we're here. Fingers spread wide. Inhale. Arching exhale, spine towards ceiling. Side to side movement. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn the head, find a heel. Child's pose, back towards the heels. Head towards the floor. Exploration. Oh, this hair today. I don't want to stay. We're going to do some range of motion backwards and forwards here. So I've got knee on some padding because I'm just going to be kind to my knees in winter. And we're taking this forward, back, forward, backwards, range of motion. Really giving a hello to the quads here. We're ready to take this a little bit forward. These are circles to the outside. Try that on the opposite side. Forward and back, range of motion. You can have back toes tucked under or not. We're ready for range of motion, circle. I'm just doing a little tapping. Got this funny pattern this year. Outer hamstring really holds, pulls, kind of interfaces up in here. Very large intestine extension. Okay, self-diagnosis, thought bubble. All right, bring it back to the first side. Couple of earth phase stretches. Don't need a big deep lunge, just a nice hip tilt forward. My right leg's down, my right arm comes up. This fascial plane. Breathing. Spleen and stomach channel. Breath in. Let's switch sides. Don't hesitate to give some padding. Hips tilt forward, nice and open through the tailbone, left leg down, left arm up, breathing out here and expanding. Adding some taps to the cranky places. Big breath in. Exhale. An alternative earth face stretch. We're here in Diamond's pose, Vajradasana. We're going to make a little space like Hero's pose. A space widening the feet and knees together so that you can kind of sit in between the feet. And then we're reaching back however much is accessible. Big stretch on front side of the body. Hmm. Child's pose with the arms by the side of the body as a counter pose. Slowly coming up. Earth face stretch. Coming into seated position. Extended. Give a little wiggle. Fire face stretch. We've got feet in butterfly. Let's do a little range of motion here. Hips tilting forward and back. Inhale. And circle around the sea. Feels like a little mini movement today. Like, oh, opposite direction. We're here in the center. Fire face stretch. Heart, small intestine. We turn the hands to the inside, holding at the little curve of the arch. Inhaling here. We're coming forward with elbows. Stretch from under. Avoiding that little activation, right? Heart, small intestine, under the armpits, yin surface, yang surface of the arms, look under here. We're ready to come back up. Touching the legs, giving a little sweep to the flesh, uncovering the bonier structures. Really, that ischial tuberosity is just a little tube. Your butt bone, it's not really even a bone. All right, water face stretch. It's the whole back part of the body. Looks a lot like Paschimottanasana. Just getting into this position, flexing the feet, chest forward, shoulders back. It's like I'm already there, but let's give it a little bit more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, reach forward. Feel free to soften knees. You're in our paradigm of winter. Bladder kidney channels. That is epic. So I'm just breathing it all day. Could reach out for the toes. I'm just gonna hang out. Keep flexing the feet, challenging yourself through that aspect of the pose. Slowly coming back up. Supplementary fire, which I feel like is where I kind of started today. Triple heater, which is metabolic function, and pericardium heart protector. This is water layer around the heart, protects the heart muscle. So, two options for where the legs go. One is Sukhasana, easy pose. And then pick an arm, cross one over, turn the palms outwards, breathe in, exhale into a little forward fold, and then open up from shoulder blades, tops of the shoulder blades, cap of the shoulder, like you're pulling those apart. The other option for this would be from Yoga Nidra, one leg in, one leg out, whichever leg is out, that's the one. That arm is in front, my left leg is out, my left arm on top. And I walk my fingers in the opposite direction. I think this variation gives a little more space for the boob edge. When we come up for the pericardium stretch, wherever we are, Sukhasana or Yoni, with the arms come out in front, open up in line with the shoulders, and then fan open the wrists. So from the side of the breast tissue. You don't have to throw the shoulders farther back, just keep fanning the wrists. Breathe in and down. So we did one side, we got to do the other. Is that a matter of switching up Sukhasana, switching up the arms, forward fold, or is that Yoni Mudra? Walk in opposite direction. And up. And pericardium stretch. Breathe in and down. We've got one more, and that's wood face. This is our wide leg stance. Can always just sweep some flash out of the way. Really getting ourselves grounded into the pose. First is the yin. Stretch forward, fold, breathe in. Exhale a bit forward. Once again, say hello to those adductors. Hello. Nice and slow. We're back up. It's amazing how rude that stretch can be. Let's go. Inhale, arms overhead, gallbladder stretch on top or to the center. Big side body stretch. If you're super bendy, you could be reaching for that foot. And inhale back up. The opposite side. Inhale back up. Bring yourself into Shavasana. Could be a Shavasana where you've got the legs extended or knees bent. Take a minute of rest. And feel how you activated, how you moved, how you generated. Feel free to be kind to yourself if you have a bolster nearby, bringing that under the knees. Adopt a version of this pose that you could hold a couple more minutes while we just explore. Is there something you'd like to leave behind in 2024? Something that you're done with? Like, oh, good. What have you observed within yourself that you're ready to grow on? as you get to know these channels, these fascial planes, their correspondences, right now there's something that's really glaring for me in my body. And because of my familiarity with that channel map, I can really tune into, my body's talking to me about letting go, about not hanging on so tightly. Maybe that means letting things be messy from time to time. Wonder what your body's communicating. What would you like to invite in the new year? I hear a whisper. Well, it's not even a whisper, like it's a clear voice. It's really about exploration of the stage of life that I'm in and how am I going to define my happiness in this life stage. However, I defined happiness in my 20s and my 30s. That was for then. How can I invite in that exploration? Leaving behind the struggle, inviting in the ease. That's my New Year's mantra. That's what's coming clear from this practice today that I get to share with you all. And I leave you with the quest. What's next in your day? Oh, a little zigzag twist. A meditation, a vision board, a ritual, a cleanse. You gotta just chill and watch some telly. Moving into the next thing. Whatever it is, I invite its wholeness and completeness. And I thank you for this delicious practice today. Happiest New Year. Make great choices. And I'll see you next year.